Diabetes often starts quietly, with subtle signs like thirst, fatigue, and blurry vision. Here are 10 warning signs you must not ignore for early diagnosis and better health. Diabetes tends to sneak up quietly, revealing subtle signs that are simple to dismiss. However, detecting those initial warning signs can make all the difference in controlling the condition and avoiding potentially life-threatening complications. Since millions of individuals globally have diabetes and many of them remain undiagnosed, paying attention to your body's cues is important. For a deeper understanding of diabetes types, symptoms, causes, and treatment options, read this detailed guide. The Madras Diabetes Research Foundation and the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) conducted a study and demonstrated a considerable diabetes burden, as one of the studies identified 16.1% of adults over the age of 15 in India with diabetes between the years 2019-2021. According to research, 1 in 5 Indians over 45 already had diabetes as early as 2019. Here's what the Lancet study revealed. These are 10 warning signs you must never overlook. If you notice you're reaching for your water bottle far more than usual, it may not just be the heat. Too much thirst, or polydipsia, is also one of the most frequent initial warning signs of diabetes. It occurs because high blood sugar draws water out of your tissues, making you thirsty. Frequent trips to the bathroom, particularly at night, is another warning sign. When your blood sugar is high, your kidneys work overtime to process and remove the excess glucose from your body, causing you to urinate more frequently. Recurrent UTIs may sometimes be associated with diabetes. High blood sugar sets up an environment in which bacteria and yeast grow, increasing the likelihood of getting infections. Unexpected weight loss or gain without a big lifestyle change can signal trouble. For some people with diabetes, the body starts breaking down muscle and fat for energy because it can't use glucose properly. For others, insulin resistance may lead to weight gain. Surprisingly, even everyday comfort foods may increase diabetes risk. Here's what doctors say you should watch out for. High blood sugar can cause the lens of your eye to swell, making your vision blurry for a while. If you notice that you are not seeing as clearly as you used to, don't brush it off. This may be an early sign of diabetes or diabetic eye disease. Feeling constantly tired, even after a good night's sleep, can be linked to uncontrolled blood sugar. When your cells can't properly absorb glucose for energy, exhaustion quickly sets in. Dark, velvety patches around the neck, armpits, or groin, a condition called acanthosis nigricans, can be an early indicator of insulin resistance. Slow-healing cuts and frequent skin infections are also warning signs. Diabetic neuropathy, or nerve damage due to diabetes, usually begins in your hands and feet. If you have persistent tingling, numbness, or burning, pay attention. Nerve damage and high blood sugar can both lead to decreased sexual desire as well as performance problems in both women and men. It's a frequently overlooked but significant sign of diabetes. In women, missed or irregular periods are at times related to insulin resistance and diabetes. Imbalance in hormones can aggravate polycystic ovary syndrome, cause symptoms, and render cycles irregular. Want to keep blood sugar in check naturally? These 5 vegetables are proven to support healthy sugar levels. Diabetes does not always make its presence known. Occasionally, it is the quiet signals that indicate the larger issue. If you experience any of these indicators, do not dismiss them. A simple blood test can provide you with certainty, and early detection can avoid long-term illnesses. If you notice these warning signs, A simple blood test like A1C or fasting glucose can confirm diabetes. Here are the